If you're trying to get into government contracting and nothing is working, it's probably not your effort, it's the industry you picked. Most beginners choose industries that are too competitive, too slow, or require past performance they don't have yet, and they get stuck for months or even years. They find themselves fighting for scraps in oversaturated markets, wasting time and resources on bids they never stood a chance of winning. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 industries you can step into right now, industries the government is already buying that are easier to break into and that you can start positioning yourself to win contracts in immediately. I'm Derek James. I've won 32 contracts worth over $15 million working for small businesses. I've been in the federal space since 2013, and I've seen exactly what works for those just starting out. Since 2019, I've worked directly with small businesses to enter this space, helping my students secure over $75 million in small business contracts. I've created a free learning hub where you can continue your learning journey. I'll share exactly where that is at the end of this video, but keep that name in mind, learngovcon.net. It's designed to protect your growth and give you the tools I wish I had when I started. Before we dive in, understand this. Success in government contracting is about strategy, not just effort. You need to be where the demand is high, but the competition is manageable. These 7 industries represent that sweet spot. They are research, strategic, and most importantly, the government needs these services right now to keep the lights on. Let's dive into these 7 industries. These are research, strategic, and most importantly, the government needs these services right now. Industry number 1, grounds maintenance and landscaping. This is a massive category that includes mowing, snow removal, and seasonal work. Think about every federal building, military base, and national park. They all require constant upkeep. This isn't just a summer gig, it's a year-round requirement that the government pays for reliably. Why is this a good starting point? Because the scope of work is straightforward. You don't need a PhD to understand a mowing contract or a snow removal schedule. This allows you to focus on learning the federal bidding process, the paperwork, the compliance, and the relationships without the added stress of highly technical deliverables. It's also a gateway industry. Once you prove you can manage a grounds contract for a small office building, the contracting officer is much more likely to trust you with larger multi-site locations. You are building a track record of reliability, which is the most valuable currency in the federal space. It's realistic and down to earth. Don't get it twisted. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires equipment, a solid team, and the ability to perform under pressure, especially when that snow starts falling. But if you have the grit, the government has the budget. You need a reliable team and a solid NAICS code strategy to win here, and this is a perfect place to start. Number 2 is general construction and small repairs. We're talking painting, minor renovations, and a general handyman scope. Every single federal building needs maintenance. From patching drywall to painting executive offices, the sheer volume of small construction needs is staggering and often goes unnoticed by the big players. Here's the strategic advantage. Large contractors often find these $5,000 or $10,000 jobs too small to bother with. Their overhead is too high. This leaves a massive opening for a lean, efficient small business to step in, provide a competitive bid, and win. You are filling a gap that the government desperately needs to be filled. This is where you build your reputation. A successful painting job might seem small, but it's a formal past performance record. When that same agency has a $50,000 renovation project next quarter, who do you think they're going to look for? The company that already proved they can show up on time and do quality work on the small stuff. Be strategic. Use these small repair contracts as foot-in-the-door opportunities. Every painting job or minor fix is a chance to interact with a contracting officer and show them your professionalism. You're not just a handyman, you're a federal contractor building a multi-million-dollar business one repair at a time. Third is trash removal and waste hauling. This covers debris removal, dumpster rentals, and recurring pickups for government sites. It might not be the most glamorous industry, but it is one of the most stable. Waste management is a non-negotiable service. A facility can't just stop taking out the trash because of a budget shift. These are what I call recession-proof contracts. The government needs these services daily, and they often set aside these specific contracts for small businesses to ensure they have a diverse pool of local haulers. This means you aren't competing against global waste conglomerates. You're competing against other small businesses in your region. The bidding process here is often much less complex than technical or IT services. If you have the trucks, the dumpsters, and the permits, your proposal is straightforward. It's a great way to get a win under your belt quickly without needing a team of engineers to write your technical approach. It's reliable, practical, and highly profitable. And here's a tip. If you don't own the trucks yet, look into partnering with an existing hauler as a subcontractor or forming a joint venture. You can win the contract and manage the service while building your own fleet. This is about being a savvy business owner, not just a truck driver. If you have the equipment or a partner, bid with confidence. Industry 4 is administrative support and staffing. This includes clerical work, call centers, data entry, and specialized office support. The federal government is the world's largest employer, and they constantly need extra hands to manage the massive flow of information. This is the operational backbone of almost every federal agency. The demand is constant and diverse. Whether it's a short term project requiring 10 data entry clerks or a long term contract for a fully managed call center, these opportunities are everywhere. And because so much of this work can now be done remotely, your geographic location is less of a barrier than it used to be. Staffing contracts are incredibly scalable. You can start by placing one or two specialized administrators and grow into managing entire departments. The government values contractors who can source high quality talent and manage them effectively. As your relationship with the agency grows, so does the scope of your contracts. It's about people and performance. To win here, you need to show the contracting officer that you understand their mission. You're not just providing bodies, you're providing the support that allows them to serve the public. Market your expertise in human resources and project management. If you're good at sourcing talent, this is a prime industry for your first major win. Fifth on our list, audio-visual services. This covers conference room setups, equipment installations, and live event support. In our modern hybrid world, the government is investing billions in modernizing their communication infrastructure. They need clear audio and reliable video for everything from daily meetings to high-level briefings. This is a technical industry, but it's very accessible for small businesses with the right skills. Agencies often have specific budgets set aside for technology upgrades. From mounting large-scale displays to integrating complex sound systems, the government needs experts who can walk in, get the job done, and ensure everything works perfectly. Don't forget event support. Large federal conferences and town halls require professional AV crews to manage the live production. These are often high visibility contracts that can quickly lead to more work within an agency. If you stay on top of AV trends and provide white glove service, you'll be a hero to the departments you serve. Before we move to the next industry, I want to mention that I work directly with small GovCons who are new to this space. Through my coaching program, I help you navigate the bidding process and position your business to actually win contracts. If you want to see how I structure my coaching and apply to work with me, check out the link directly below this video. The best part, these systems need ongoing maintenance and periodic upgrades. A single installation contract can turn into a multi-year service agreement. You're positioning yourself as a critical partner in how the government communicates. If you have a background in tech or home theater, consider pivoting to the federal AV space. Industry 6 is security system installation. This covers cameras, access control, alarm systems, and physical security hardware. Security is the absolute top priority for federal agencies. They are under constant pressure to upgrade their surveillance and access systems to meet evolving safety and cybersecurity standards. These are high stakes but highly rewarding contracts. Agencies aren't looking for the cheapest option, they're looking for the most reliable and secure option. This means if you can prove your technical competence and clear the necessary background checks, you can command professional rates that reflect the importance of the work. Like AV services, security systems require constant monitoring and maintenance. This creates a sustainable business model with recurring monthly revenue. The government prefers to work with a single contractor who knows their systems inside and out. Once you're in, and you maintain that high level of trust, it's very hard for a competitor to displace you. Winning here is about trust and professionalism. You're handling sensitive infrastructure, so your documentation and your team's conduct must be impeccable. Show that you can handle these installations with discretion and skill, and the contracting officer will keep coming back to you for every upgrade across their entire facility footprint. And finally, number 7, pest control services. This includes recurring maintenance and specialized, localized treatments. Every single kitchen, warehouse, office building, and housing unit managed by the government has a pest control requirement. It's an essential part of facility management that simply cannot be ignored. The beauty of pest control is its simplicity and its scale. The scope of work is usually very clearly defined, making it easier to price and bid accurately. You can start small, maybe just one or two small buildings in your local area, and scale your operations as you win more contracts across your region. It's a very grounded, realistic path to growth. Compared to other industries, the overhead for a pest control business can be relatively low, which means higher margins for your small business. The government values contractors who are reliable and consistent. If you show up when you're supposed to and keep their facilities pest-free, you'll find that these contracts are some of the most stable in your portfolio. Don't let the simplicity fool you. This is a serious business. It's the backbone of federal facility health and safety. If you're looking for a practical, high-demand industry where you can quickly establish a track record, pest control is a top-tier choice. It's about being effective, efficient, and eager to serve the mission. I've seen students of mine start in these exact industries and go from zero federal experience to winning their first 5-figure contract in months. They didn't have magic connections. They had a strategic focus on these accessible markets. They understood that winning small is the fastest way to winning big. It's a proven model for success. The biggest pitfall I see is beginners trying to go after massive multi-million-dollar defense contracts on day one. They overcomplicate their strategy and get overwhelmed by the requirements. By focusing on these 7 industries, you are avoiding that trap. You are playing a game you can actually win right now with the resources you already have. I've been doing this for over a decade because I believe in the power of government contracting to change lives. It changed mine, and it has changed the lives of hundreds of my students, but it only works if you approach it with the right mindset. Research, strategic, and eager to prove your value. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't get discouraged by the paperwork or the initial no's. Every contracting officer is just a person looking for a reliable partner. If you focus on these accessible industries, you are making it easy for them to say yes to you. You're providing the essential services they need to keep the government running. Stick to the plan. Let's recap. We've looked at grounds maintenance, general construction, trash removal, administrative support, AV services, security systems, and pest control. Each one of these is a viable, high demand industry for small business owners ready to break into the federal space. These are your targets. Choose one that aligns with your skills and start your research. Success isn't about luck, it's about positioning. By choosing an industry that is easier to break into, you are stacking the deck in your favor. You are giving yourself the breathing room to learn the system while actually earning revenue. This is the realistic strategic path that I've used to help secure over $75 million for my students. To wrap up, these 7 industries aren't just guesses. They are proven active areas where the government is looking for small businesses just like yours to step up. They represent a way for you to build a legacy, support your family, and serve your country all at the same time. It's a powerful opportunity if you're willing to take it. The government spends hundreds of billions with small businesses every year. A piece of that is waiting for you in one of these industries. But it only happens if you take that first step. Don't let another month go by just thinking about it. Research your NAICS code, find your agency, and prepare your first bid. Remember, the effort you put in matters, but picking the right industry is the strategic edge you need to win. Visit learngovcon.net to continue learning for free. I have created a free learning hub where you can continue your learning journey at your own pace. I want to see you succeed, and I've built the tools to help you get there. I'll show you exactly how to navigate every step of this journey. Visit learngovcon.net today, and let's get to work. Your first contract is closer than you think, provided you're looking in the right place. I'm Derek James, and I'll see you on the inside. Let's get to work and win those contracts.